What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to do this sort of dialogue slash scene from this sort of movie scene or whatever you want to call it that I've just imagined, like literally like 2 minutes ago. I imagined it, and I imagined and created this entire scene just from like this little spark that inspired me. So because I don't have the props, and because it's really late at night right now, I want to keep this flame brewing, and it's already starting to die, so I gotta do this quick before I lose the passion for this. Anyhow, obviously I can't do everything perfectly because I am just one person. There's gonna be 2 actors in this scene. Let's get to it. Will, there you are. What have you been doing? I have been looking all over for you. Did you not realize that line of Lamborghinis just parked outside there waiting for you? Why haven't you come on out? Shh. That's exactly the freaking point. I saw the Lamborghini line like an hour ago, okay? There's a huge crowd of people just watching it, waiting to see who the heck is coming out, and that is why I'm staying in this building until you get those Lamborghinis out of here. Dude, what are you even talking about? Do you not know what? Those are Aventador Lamborghinis. They are the top Lambos in the market right now. Why do you think I got a whole line of them just stationed outside? We've got all our butlers sitting inside, waiting for you to come out and then take up one and drive home with us. You know how much... Okay, let me just break it down for you. I've seen you walking around a university, and I know how you live your freaking life. You are a loser. You have 0 friends. You just walk around alone. It's so freaking atrocious how I've let my brother waste all these years being such a loser with so few friends. Dude, once you come out and everyone sees you walking up to these Lambos and getting into one, you will have a lot of friends. As your brother, I really think I'm helping you out so much. Once everyone sees how rich and famous you are, and they see the honor behind our family name, they will realize that you are not a loser. That is exactly what I don't want to happen. All those people who are waiting outside right now to figure out who's going to, come back into those Lambos, okay, that's exactly the type of people I do not want. If that were to ever happen, if I were to go out with you right now, then I would never be able to differentiate the people who actually like me and the people who like me just for my freaking money. Okay, the people out there waiting to greet me right now, they like one thing, and that is a green slip of paper. Money. They'll like me just for my money, for nothing else. They won't care anything about my unique personality or anything about me. And once I lose that money, they will leave me immediately. That's not what I want. Dude, who cares? You will never lose your money. You'll never go broke. Do you realize how rich we are as a family? That's beside the point. I want to know who likes me for genuinely me and my personality, not some object that they can get anywhere from anyone. They might not get as much, but I don't want someone who just likes an object. I want someone who actually likes me for me, my personality. Fuck the superficial people, okay? And that is why I'm staying in this university dorm until you move all the Lambos away. So please, can you just move all the Lambos and everything will be fine. Okay, it's very simple. Now, no one likes you. After you walk out and walk into a Lamborghini, everyone will like you. And then you will have lots of friends. Sure, they might be superficial, but that's better than no one liking you at all. Come on, you've had so few friends for 3 years in college already. I think you figured out who actually likes you for your personality and who doesn't. Okay, dude, that's so not true. I have a couple, decent friends. I'm not completely alone, okay? Okay, and also, I haven't actually, talked to everyone at the school yet. I still need to talk to many people on a deep level to figure out if they actually like me for my personality. Okay, it's hard honestly, you do get rejected quite a bit, so it's very intimidating, going up and trying to make friends with someone else after, being blown off a few times. Maybe I'm just unlucky and I've just hit a unusually rough amount of superficial people. I realize you're trying to help, okay? I really do. But, please, can you just tell all the butlers to drive the Lamborghinis away. Go back home, go back to your dorm. And then can you just bring out that Nissan Maxima that I like to drive? And just bring that out front and I'll drive home in that. I'll bring my stuff down once everything's gone. Once everything's clear. So all these years and you still want to drive that beat up first car that Dad bought. Okay, I totally understand. I'll get Pete and the others to move out the Lambos. You're honestly doing a good thing. I honestly should, be a little bit more like you. Anyhow, I'll move out the Lambos. I'll bring in the Nissan. Good luck in school. Alright, thanks. End scene right there. So that is the whole scene. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of editing to get this all fitted. So yeah, a lot of work came into this video. Honestly, the idea came from Lamborghinis and just their references on the internet. And occasionally I thought, wouldn't life be so much cooler if I could just, be rich and then show off that richness at school. And then I realized all I would attract for the main part are people who like me only for my Lamborghini or how rich I am. And that's not what I want. So it's a very strange dynamic. Right now I am kind of living like the kid in my scene where I'm not rich at all, or at least I don't appear rich at all. And honestly, I like the fact that by doing this, there's no way anyone can, there's no way I can attract superficial people. But at the same time, it's like you have to fend for yourself. You really have to project your personality. And the problem with that is just maybe you might get a lot of rejections. But I guess you're filtering out the superficial people. So moral of the story for me, I think it's just I need to work on my personality because it's not that great to begin with. And I need to, I guess, develop a bit of a callous to the people who reject me. I mean, maybe they're just superficial. And I don't know, it's tough making friends sometimes. But I'd so much rather do it as I am now, with no sort of like other things that they could potentially be attracted to, like, hey, I'm gonna be that guy's friend because he's super rich, or he has a Lamborghini, or I don't know, he's part of the sports team, or he's in this high-ranking fraternity at our school, or he's in this huge clique at our school. I'm just me, and because of that, I kind of have to, fend for myself and fight from the ground up. And so it's good, but then it's tough because I guess there's a lot of superficial people out there. But we'll see what happens. And then you also get those guys and girls who like you, but not because you're rich or famous or any of that. It's because they themselves have so very little that they consider themselves at the bottom of the pit, the bottom of the social hierarchy, and then they'll take anyone. And then those end up being very weird and kind of mean too. So I'm guessing I'm looking for the people who are high quality on the insides, who have standards but at the same time are unaffected or don't care about the superficial things, like how rich you are. Because at the end of the day, I for sure, if I was super rich, like a millionaire or something like that, I would for sure hide that, even in the way I dress, to make sure no one will be attracted to me just for my riches. And I guess I could dress up a little bit because, I mean, if you've seen some of the rags I walk out in, it's almost like a lot of people just judge you off the bat and say, oh, this guy, I don't want to talk to him, just because of the rags I wear. So maybe I should, up my fashion a little bit so I come across at least average in the fashion sense. Anyhow, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. If not, I hope you were entertained. Thank you for watching the entire thing. Feedback is always welcome in the comments, as long as it's not like super mean. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like, share, comment, all those things. Peace. So all these years later, and you still want to drive that beat up Nissan Maxima. So all these years, and you still want to drive that beat up car that our dad first bought. So all these years, and you still want to drive that beat up first car So all these years, and you still want to drive that beat up first car that dad bought.